This video is brought to you by Cracks Only. Check out the link in the video description below to get to their website and check out their latest products. Trust me, you do not want to miss them. Manchester United 2, Borussia Dortmund 3.
Whoa.
As we bring down the curtain on the US tour, man, we said literally at that side of the ground, up there, that we want to end on a positive.
Yeah.
The USA tour leg. And we haven't. We got 2 more games.
Yep.
But today, littered with mistakes.
Today, little with mistakes, man. I thought, come today, obviously, come in my Nigerian green, just because.
You come in a real uncle.
Yeah, I came with the real uncle
Crocs.
Nigerian.
You can't see down there. You got Crocs, bright
bro.
green
But
uncle.
No, the new Crocs, though. The new Crocs.
Tire ones. The Balenciaga tire ones. the Michelin Croc 4s.
The Michelin 4s.
I've got the Pirelli 2s.
Hey, stop laughing. People watch this fan. They're going to watch this fan camera like, see, that's the problem.
Man got the Hankook ones.
Man said the Pirelli 8s.
Be serious, man.
No, say the Hankook
Break
4s.
The Hankook, it's Hankook 4s.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, who was Chelsea one again? Yamamoto. They had it on the front. Oh, I can't remember. Who? Yokohama, bro.
Yoka 7.
The Yokohama superstars, bro. Air Max Yokohamas. Listen, stop. Break down the thing, bro. We lost, man. It was rubbish.
We had to do that because it's just what it is,
America,
man.
innit?
You know what? To be honest, Flex, it's like, I get the pre-season thing. I get it. I get when people say pre-season, but I'm concerned. There's cause for concern just on the basis of, I need to see something. I need to see, like that thing where you got that excitement for the beginning of the season, because just watching him being so close to things now and having almost like a peek behind the curtain, I'm like, well, are we ready? Because, man, the show's coming soon. But then if you do look at it like this, there's a way we can look at it in terms of in acting and stuff. There's the dress rehearsal. In the dress rehearsal, it's not that good. It's like, people are doing things and you know what I mean? But I want to see little signs of, okay, this is what's going to work, right? One thing that I can say, if I was looking for some levels of, positives, I'll talk about the Bruno being in his desired position. You saw, what created like two or three chances, when man met in, but then it's hard to look for things. Facundo is another positive for me, but I already know what's happening in that Facundo story. He will not be here. You know what I mean? What it comes down to is we might
get a late change of mind.
I would love there to be a change of mind because, as you said, there's not a lot of difference between. There's no guaranteed right-hand sider. You know what I mean? There's no one,
and there should be by this stage.
By this stage, there should be, but it's still confusing. Again, the team's not in its full, it's not fully complete because you're still gonna add a Højlund to the squad.
Yep.
So what does the team look like with Højlund? How are we gonna play? The funny thing is, you want more games for them to get it right, but we're running out of time. And that's my thing is I wish we had a bit more time, and I kind of feel sorry for the American, just being out here, move over a little bit, just being out here with these fans and stuff. I feel like the American fans deserve more.
Yeah, they deserve to see us winning games.
I feel like they've been cheated a little bit because you don't get to see these lot, and you think, guys, big performance, they deserve to see 3, 4, 5 goals. You know what I mean? And they haven't.
They did just in one game, but we just didn't win.
In other way, you know what I mean? And it's sad because, these guys wake up really early. I've seen there's so much passion out here and they deserve better. Now we're going to take it home and we will be ready. When it does start, season proper, it will be. I saw Sancho walk past us. Bro. Yeah, listen.
He was not on it.
There's 2 people in this, there's 3 now. He's now on the list. Casemiro, I always feel nervous saying hello to him because he's got this one.
He's always quite smiley though. He's always quite warming. He does do that.
No, he might do that one, but he's serious.
He is serious. Yeah.
Ten Hag, which is he gives me a kind of Sancho. Oh, he went to the top of that list.
Well, you see this social media content and kind of just getting involved with the players and having a little bit of the human side. Certain players just leave them. Not because obviously
this is how serious the walk was.
And you're not even exaggerating. That's exactly what it was. And he was on his way to media. He's on it. And Ericsson went, yo, Alessandro. And he just
tried to warm it up. He was.
I went, Christian, he's not even listening. He just went. dressing room knows.
Dressing room knows. But again, you need those kind of characters.
Absolutely.
Because yes, it's pre-season, but you don't want standards to slip to the point where you're taking losses like this and it feels normal. Now, I hope we've all the mistakes that happened today, that's gone. I hope that's out, and there's just more to see. Again, I'm like, a lot left to be desired. That's where I'm sitting with Man United and this tour. A lot left to be desired, but I know Ten Hag will get it right. I know the right players now, the players that are going to start the first game of the season, they need more minutes.
Did you remember when we did, was it Times Square? It was Times Square. And I said to you, what do you want to see out of the USA tour?
Yeah.
And you kind of named some players and the things you wanted to see. Now the US leg has come to an end, and that's been, how many games you played here? 4? 3?
4.
Houston, San Diego, but Wrexham doesn't count.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah,
three out of the main team.
Yeah.
Are you leaving here with anything kind of ticked, or do you still feel a bit like,
still got questions?
Yeah.
I still got a lot of questions.
Not a lot was answered.
Not a lot was answered. I still got questions. I do think that, loads of questions. And again, it's kinks and mistakes. That's what I call it. Like, there's a lot of like things that just need to be ever so worked on. My questions haven't been answered on this tour. If I'm being truly honest with myself, and I hope, like Ten Hag, when he gets the players back home, when they get back to Manchester, he'll work on that on the training ground. But Højlund will be a difference. That's something that we can be excited about. Kobbie Mainoo was a nice little surprise.
That was nice. I mean, it was sad how it ended, but that Arsenal performance, I think, was really positive for him, and it was really sad. At Real Madrid.
You know what? Like, I think we can't look too much into these things, but we want the team to be ready. Like, we smashed teams before pre-season and then lost our first couple games. Yeah. So you can't ever like read too much into it. But I just want them the sharpness. I need to see something. I want to know what Mount is going to be in the squad.
What have you made of his USA?
Just cool. Having nothing. I'm like indifferent, if that makes sense. You know, not a bad player, but just I haven't got anything yet. But then it's the first time today we saw that midfield, and that was like 30 minutes, right?
Yeah. With
Casemiro and stuff. And I think once the mistakes kicked in, them man were just on a madness anyway. But they created a couple.
And we had chances. Like Anthony's missed not an open goal, but should score. Joe Hugo's clean through, should score.
Another one.
Rashford forced the save.
The one where he just
the left foot one. So the chances were there to be got. It was just the level of mistakes that we made today were just really silly.
Brandon had one today. The Brandon one. I don't know which one's the worst because there's Brandon, the Wamby one, or the Lindy one.
Yeah.
Which one do you think's the best?
Not the best. I wouldn't say the
best.
Worst.
Sorry. I'm gonna say.
I'm going to say Lindelof, actually.
Lindy's one.
I'm going to say Lindelof because he's really experienced, really good on the ball, and we've just conceded. So you actually want Lindelof, someone like that, just to calm. You don't mind him if he has it, and he just makes a silly pass into midfield. So, listen, we move, and we go on to Manchester when we get back, and then Dublin.
Peace.